Você disse que era meu, mas caiu na mentira. Tô de salto alto, vou deixar você na mira. Na mira. Na mira. Na mira. Na mira.
Welcome back. This is your host with the most, Cringe Gobby One here, and today we got chapter 226 called Letter of Resignation. As we see, none other than Snuffy had to fucking come in and stop Isagi's attack. He's just like, wow, look at that super defense from Snuffy. He's just like, in this head spinning battle, he's like, Ubers has the ball for the third time. He's like, and it's plunging into a counter attack as we see Ubers coming in. Isagi's like, damn it. He's just like, I finally had the ball after that desperate struggle. And then he's like, their perfectly designed expansive pattern has triggered another wave of Uber's coordination. He's like, I gotta stop them, but can I? All I can do is think while I run. He's like, keeping the ball, countering. He's just like switching between offense and defense. He's like, it's painfully clear to me what level Uber's is on. He's just like, but earlier in that moment, my imagination was definitely superior. If only Yukimiya and I had visualized the same thing when I would have scored after that last pass. And then he starts to think. He's just like, I'm certain I would have made my shot. He's just like, before Snuffy came in and headbutted the ball. He's like, but that's naive. None of that matters. If I can't prove it with goals, he's like, then I'm worthless as a striker. He starts thinking to his and Kaiser's fucking deal. He's like, no matter how amazing my ideas are, I have to materialize them into reality. He's like, I have to prove them or they are just nonsense. He's just like, I need to embody them like my life depends on it. He's just like, I'll get the ball again and show my imagination to the world. As he starts thinking right there, as we see his insane meta vision go off, he's like, we better see this. When this shit gets animated, I'm not gonna lie, I'm expecting world-class fucking animation. When these scenes come in, bro, I'm expecting world-class animation. But regardless of that, we see Lorenzo pass the ball, and then freaking Kaiser and Lorenzo are just locked the fuck in. He gets the ball to Aiku. Aiku passes that shit. He's like, crap, we're not in position, says Raichu. He's like, I'll crush them. He says, Isagi, my eyes and brain are at full throttle. He's like, for real? They're back again? And he's like, Nico is free, but Noah's here too, and the last lineup is far up. Lorenzo is over there right now. He's like, right now, here it comes. He's like, the finisher is go straight to Barou. He's like, just try it, King. And he's like, yikes, they brought way more guys to confuse me this time. He's like, I really can't see. Damn. He's like, when he's going to shoot. And then Isagi's just like right behind King. He's just like, I can see I can see you in plain as day from behind you, King. I bet he won't shoot yet. I'll make it there at the last second. He's like, Uber's tactics are definitely correct, and the whole team is moving logically for a win. He's like, but that's not the top level soccer that I can visualize. And then he's just like, Uber's is just a mindless team. He's like, go King. As he thinks, he's like, Aiku says, he's like, that moves accordingly to Snuffy's that moves accordingly to what Snuffy has deemed correct. And then Lorenzo says, shoot now. He's like, how could someone so domesticated be the world's best striker? He starts to think to himself right here. He's like, you've totally lost your ego, Barou. As he sees that, and Barou stops the ball right there. Right at that very moment, Barou stops the ball and starts to think. He's like, he didn't shoot. That's not the pattern. He's like, he switched feet at the last moment. Why? Did he understand my meta vision move? He's like, hey, Snuffy, if I had shot according to your design, then my shot would have been blocked. How many times are you gonna shame me? As he starts to think, no, he's different from before. He's like, he ignored the team's rule and made defending against me his top priority. He's like, you said it, right? If you do this work, you can become a king. He's like, but if you do what I say and you fail, then I'll take responsibility. He's like, yeah. He's like, and you're 100 million yen man. Got a problem with that? He's like, 4 times. He's like, that's how many times Isagi stopped my shots. As he starts thinking to the back, he's like, so I'm submitting my resignation. As we see an insane Lion King aura. He's like, due to unfair labor practices, which is insane because that's true. And the end of the day, he's like, what? He's like, are you for real, King? He's like, Barou's ego isn't dead yet. He's like, I'm sick of this stupid work. And then he starts like thinking and moving right past Dan. And as we get to the end of the chapter, because he's fucking right, you know, at the end of the day, his shots have been stopped by Isagi. He hasn't been able to score and he's fucking mad. He's just like, so I'm submitting my resignation due to unfair labor practices. As we see his insane lion aura in the back, and Snuffy's also surprised as we see his predator eye. And that's the end of the chapter. Well guys, I will definitely catch you guys on chapter 227 of Bastard Munchin versus Ubers. This has been an insane game, an insane and crazy amazing chapters. They've been going back and forth and they haven't been able to score it, and we'll see what comes next to it. Well, leave a like and subscribe for more. It really does help your boy out, and I'll see you on the next one. This is always your host with the most, Cringe Guppy One here, signing out.